Start out by telling all of you my first conversation with Rivka. And she was juggling her kids, and I was picking up Jaden from the bus stop, who did not get off at the right bus stop. So we were trying to figure out if we were going to let the boys go back to their old Sunday school or join here at Chabad. And all this mix match of trying to figure out what Jaden was and her kids in the background, I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and let's give it a try, because we can always pull them out, or we can kind of see how it goes. So while Eric and I discussed this and we went ahead and came here, one of the first things that I asked the kids when they came out of the first day was, how was it? Now usually Laser starts with, I don't want to go back. And, you know, why do I have to do Sunday school? I have 5 days of school. Now I've got a 6th day of Sunday school. And Jaden, you know, Daniel's usually kind of like whatever. Well, the first thing out of Laser's mouth was, it was really fun, Mom. I can't wait to go back. And I thought, well, it's only the first time. Let's kind of see how this goes. So then all of a sudden, as time progressed, I didn't get the usual when I woke them up. I don't want to go. I'm too tired. We always had excuses as to why we couldn't go. That never happened. So that was my first clue as to, all right, this is starting to become home for them. Then I noticed things like, Mom, why don't we have a mezuzah in the house? I thought, okay, now they're starting to put me in my place a little bit here. Mom, we still light Shabbat candles, but how come we don't do this, or Laser would come to me and say, what's the prayer for cereal? What's the prayer for fruit? And I'm going, I don't know, we were raised Reform. So I'm quickly going online, looking up one of the things Rivka had sent me, trying to find out all these questions so I don't look like a stupid mother. So then Jaden, who's Daniel here, would ask me, Mom, what's this letter? Well, I don't know the names of the vowels, I just know how to say them. So I'm going, you need to go help your brother with Hebrew. And then I started realizing, my whole life I really thought I knew all these things about Judaism, and my kids are starting to teach me. As we're walking in the door, this one's backing up to kiss the mezuzah and stopping me because I didn't kiss the mezuzah. So all these things that I really connected with Judaism, I started to realize that I really didn't know about Judaism. I thought I knew about Judaism. And my children are starting to teach me. And that's when I started to feel a connection with Chabad not just being my home, but this was really their home, more importantly. And the things that I thought I was going to learn for them, I'm learning through them. So that's when I realized, and my mother had said it best, she said, Michelle, the best thing you ever did for these kids was putting them into Chabad. And although Rivka and I have had some discussions about me having a hardship being raised Reform, I still kind of struggle with my children and I being separated, and I still get caught by the rabbi and Rivka doing the peeking game. One of the things that I love the best about Chabad is the fact that you're accepted no matter who you are, how you are, and I love that as it starts to get dark, my kids will remind me, we didn't light the Shabbat candles yet, or we didn't do something, or they're coming to me asking me questions. And the worst feeling as a Jewish mother is not having that answer and being scared to ask your rabbi because you don't know the answer. But the best part of Chabad for me is the fact that knowing when I pass on, my kids will have the answers for their kids. So this is honestly the best place for my kids to be, and the best place for my family. And I know that when I go, the memories they'll carry on to their children will, no question, my children will be raised Jewish, and they won't have the questions, the fears of asking their rabbi. One of my sons asked what tzitzit was, I said, ask the rabbi. These are things I know my boys won't have to contend with. So I'm very grateful to Rabbi and Rivka for opening this home and this family to us and accepting us as is, even as someone who was raised as a Reformed Jew, not knowing what I thought I knew.